So I love curling. I've been around curling my whole life. You know that, Warren. You know Kevin. Okay.
Oh, we do.
And if I always say to myself, which team would I want to be on? Okay. So Canada's got the best curlers in the world. So there's two categories I need. Okay. You got to be really good, and you got to be like super fun. Who I want to be on the team, Kerri Einarson is the team I want to be on because I love this girl. I love what she's doing. She's good, and she's a riot, and she's fresh off the first victory of the season. Hey, Kerri, how you doing? Congratulations.
Oh, hi. Thank you so much for having me. It's always fun to come on the show.
Are you flattered that I want to be on your team?
I'm very flattered. Thank you.
I'm sure you are.
I'll take you as a stick curler.
We're going to talk about stick curling because I'm doing a stick. I'm going in Kevin and Warren's event next spring, as me and Rob Falls are going to do it. We were talking about stick curling. You've got some thoughts on it. What do you think about it?
I've tried it once. My auntie was using her stick, and she said to me, "I bet you can't throw with one of these." I said, "I bet you I can." And I threw it, and I put it right on the pin.
Of course you did. Yeah, of course you did.
She got so mad at me. She was like, "Oh my God, forget it."
Yeah, you got to play like company golf. You got to let them win.
Yeah.
What's behind you, by the way? I see. What's that? Sorry.
So we're gonna do mixed doubles, stick curling.
You and I, kid. Yeah, I'm going right to the top.
Right.
Yes. Don't ask twice. What are you collecting there behind you? I see we've probably got you in your house or office.
Yeah, this is my collection. Rangers fan.
Okay.
Rangers, yeah. My husband's a big fan, and well, I am also.
Yeah.
And the Team Einarson in Jersey, our very first one when COVID hit.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, way to go. You'll be happy to know the Rangers signed the biggest contract ever for a goalie today.
He declined.
Oh, you do know the story. Oh, good for you. Yeah. He turned down $88 million, Warren. Highest. He said no to an 8-year, $11 million a year deal. You are a fan. Yeah, cool. Talk about the win for a second. We'll turn it over to the boys in a second.
I had talked to her a little bit. She's going to try and go and throw on Friday and see how it feels. She's had an MRI done, and it was all good. Came back all good. She's seen a few doctors and stuff like that. So she's just been getting lots of physio done and giving it some rest. So hopefully we have a training this weekend coming up. So hopefully she can be able to attend and throw with us. So we'll just play by ear. We might be alternating, switching out people. I don't know. I'm just going to roll with it because, there's no use in getting worked up with things. So we're just kind of going with the flow, loving the sport, and yeah.
And winning.
And winning, yeah. So now, is Dawn going to play any more with you at all? Because she played awesome. I did not know she could make all those run backs.
Right?
Unreal.
Dawn's played front end or played second before, and I knew that she'd be a great fit. Her personality is amazing, and her and I get along so well. I'm not sure if she's going to fill in anymore. It's tough to say, but I'll see if I can convince her if I need her.
But Kristen can play all the time, right? Karwacki. She's good to go.
She's our alternate, and she will fill in the time being.
Okay, so and then Laura, don't know. It's kind of all in the air, hey? Geez, that's wild.
We might even bring on someone totally different. I don't know.
Oh my God!
Why not? Yeah.
Over the last little bit, you've played. You played at the Savile, which is a pool spiel. You played in the points bet, which is one and done, as you call it, and then you played in triple knockout. Do you like it that you're playing in all kinds of different things? I don't think I ever played in a single knockout thing, other than maybe like a skins game or something, but never a single knockout thing. We had some double knockouts back in the day, but I don't know if we've ever done this. How's it like that? What's it like to go from one event to go, okay, this is a sudden death. You go to another event and it's guaranteed 4 games in a pool, and then another one, and it's just wild to me. How do you do it as a skip?
It is wild. I definitely don't like the one and done, that's for sure. It's tough to go all that way for one game, and you gotta hope you were playing well that first game. And those young girls that we played were unreal. They did this, and we weren't sharp enough. So that's what happens in that kind of format, and it is what it is. We learned from it, and we regrouped and came back pretty strong in PEI. Went all the way across Canada to PEI, and yeah, we enjoyed all of our time there. I just kind of sat down and just talked with the girls, and we just gotta not put so much pressure on ourselves, and just go out there and enjoy the game that we absolutely love.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because we're obviously, I can say we because I'm with of course the Grand Slam and Sportsnet crew.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of with you, tagging along. But in Charlottetown, and then you're out here with us in Nisku and Edmonton, basically. But then back to Newfoundland. Your thoughts on playing in the Maritimes?
Oh, I love going out there. It's so beautiful, and the clouds are amazing. So I enjoy going there all the time. It's a treat. But yeah, it's a far travel, that's for sure. Especially going from Calgary all the way to PEI. But that's what we signed up for.
Sure, and winning.
And winning.
Warren, Warren, go ahead.
Great, congratulations, Kerri, and thanks for joining us. We probably need to talk to you about this and ask the question because we get lots of people asking us, and that's the situation with your lead, Brianne Harris. And her case is now, I believe, before the International Arbitration Court. Do you have any idea when you're going to get any determination on what's happening with that case, or do you know, or can you talk about it?
I know that she had her hearing and that we were supposed to hopefully hear some news soon, but we haven't. And I don't know any other updates as far as anyone else knows. So it's been tough, but it's just a waiting game.
So how does that work with Brianne? Now, is she allowed to practice? Can she be with you guys when you practice, or is that not allowed at all?
No, she's not allowed to at all. She can't step on the ice or anything.
Wow. Well, we hope that sorts out soon. I guess so do you, because the clock is ticking, and of course the season's moving, and the thing that's coming around the corner, of course, is the Olympics, right?
Yes, that's for sure.
So the mixed
In case
doubles,
you didn't know.
the mixed doubles
Thanks for
trials,
reminding me.
mixed doubles trials are going to happen in December. Are you going to enter that yourself? Is there plans for that?
No plans to play mixed doubles. I know my husband wanted to, but it's really tough with my schedule and trying to fit in a few spiels. You could just enter. That would be great. But no, it's just too tough to fit in.
So anybody else is Val or anybody of your current team considering playing mixed doubles?
Not that I know of. But yeah, they'd have to play one more spiel. I think there's a spiel in Guelph that you can get into the trials with. So it's coming up fast, and yeah, so maybe they'll be trying to play that, but as far as I know, not me.
Okay. So the Olympics itself, certainly that's one of the biggest things on your agenda over the quad of 4 years. It's coming up a year from now, roughly, a little bit longer. We're going to have the Canadian trials, and it's going to be a little different this time around. Do you think the Canadian trials, as far as its positioning and everything, is now where it should be? What do you think of the whole situation as it sits?
Yeah, I think it's good. This is only my second trials I've ever played in.
Wow.
So yeah, well, we're not even really in it yet. So.
Right.
But yeah, if we play in the trials, that'll be my second one. So I know the last one was, it's definitely grueling. It's tough and it's a quick turnaround. So, but us Canadians are used to that. So I think it's just something that we have to continue to get used to.
So one big change that is an interesting one, it's going to be a best-of-3 final, which will be the first time in the history of any major event in Canada that's been the case. What do you think of that idea? Do you like it?
Well, if I win it, I guess.
Yeah, time will tell. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's probably the best way to determine the winner. So I think, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, and then see what the results are like, and find out that way.
Well, we're going to wish you the best of luck as that all unfolds over the next probably very short while. Kevin.
Yeah, it's coming up fast.
I want to talk to you about a really I think a really important thing, and that's the Tier 2 part of the Tour Challenge. You came out of there 2 times over the years, and it's just the list of people that have went through Tier 2 to get into Tier 1 and are now just a staple in Tier 1 is quite astounding. Your thoughts on it, and how can we get more of that? I think it's really healthy for the game.
Well, I am one that has won it twice, and here I am, and then I won Tier 1. So it's definitely helped my curling career and to get me and my team into the slams. And I think, we do need more of that. That would be really beneficial for those next tier teams. And to do that, I think you need more sponsorship and to be able to have more events like that. I know it was Grand Slam of Curling just posted today that it was 9 years ago, and when I won my very first one. So it was such a special moment, and we got into the slams, and we even qualified in a few and made a couple semifinals. And then all of a sudden I turned around and we were out of them again. I was like, holy man. So I had to win it again to get back in them.
Right. Yeah, well, I think it's excellent, and it drives a lot of young players to really work hard in the fall to be ready for that event, to have the chance to get into that to that next tier or the next ring, or to get into the main event, if you want to call it that. But
with the point system, you got to play, and you fall pretty fast. Like, even we were going into this event, and we're like, oh my god, we're like 11th or 10th or something like that. We were falling fast, and so it was nice to win this, get some points, and have a bit of a cushion.
Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy.
Kerri, there's a new sheriff in town when it comes to the Grand Slam of Curling, in Nick Sulsky. I'm sure you've heard of him. And we had him on. He's an eccentric guy, but he's super passionate. He's like no one you'll ever talk to who's taken on this, I don't want to say project. It's a huge thing. You get a sense when you talk to that guy that he's going to take this thing over the top. You know, he's like so super positive. This thing's going worldwide, man. It's going to be crazy. Have you had any talks with him, Kerri? Has he spoken? Because it's gonna have to start with the players, you know, first. Whatever he has in mind to grow this sport.
He's spoken to us a little bit, not like a whole lot, of filling us in with everything, but Nick's got so much energy and excitement. Absolutely loves this game. So I'm excited that it's in the hands of him, and I think he will do a great job of bringing a new face to the Grand Slam. So I'm excited for that, and excited to hear his ideas. And I definitely would love to reach out to him and pick his brain a little bit. And but I love how they're doing all the sheets. Like, my family is so excited about that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, cool.
I think the most important question, did you take part in the GSOK, the Grand Slam of karaoke on the Friday night?
That did look fun, though. We had to play the next day, like around noon, so we didn't take part in it. I did do karaoke last year. It was that bad they didn't even post it. So.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! Okay.
So I'm not that bad, but I also didn't have a voice. So, you know, my curling voice was gone.
It looked like pretty fun. And one thing about curlers, Kerri, there's a lot of them that can sing very well.
Yeah, and you don't see that side of us. So that's it's really cool having those type of events, so the audience and fans and everyone can see that side of us instead of just the serious, they don't smile side.
You know, in PEI, they were doing lots of rock music and stuff, old rock, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming to Nisku. Now it's all country.
Country.
It's all country music.
That's my thing. So.
We'll do a duet. It'll be our opening of our stick curling team. We'll do a duet.
Yeah. What song are we doing? Last
I'll have to
one
pick
I sang was Shania Twain.
Perfect. Yeah, I can do
You're in,
Look,
Jay.
I'm going to practice. Okay, I brought it out. Okay. Yeah. Kerri, what we don't often hear about from curling teams that we do in other sports is, we often talk about the skill of the curlers, how good they were, their percentages, their stats, the positions they play, injury. But we never ask skips like yourself what the team is like off the ice. Because every guy who's, it's like not only are they good, on the ice, but they're unbelievable in the dressing room. And I don't so much mean their personal lives. Talk about your team and when you are in the dressing room and, is it always you that's pumping them up, or is there, how does each member, what role do they play on your team in the dressing room?
In the dressing room?
Locker room, yeah.
We're all pretty chill, actually. We just kind of just do our thing. And then for me, I just try and pump the girls up, and I give them some words or whatever, even just before a game. And we just kind of all do our own thing. And maybe before a game, we'll listen to some tunes on the way to the rink and jam out. But this time, we were listening to a 90s country. And it was really Mike rode in the car with us for the final, and he's like, "This is what you guys have been listening to all week. It's just all chill." And I was like, "Yep, keeping our heart rate just down, just not getting too excited,
Right.
It worked." He's like, "This is totally different music from what we were listening to."
What's your walk-on song? Do you guys have walk-on songs yet at the?
Well, we picked the Sum 41 song, which was, I was like, I'm not sure. So we did a different one, and it was by the Arkells. So I told Kristen today, I messaged them, and I messaged her. I was like, "Can you talk to Jesse and get our song changed?" So she's working on that now to get it changed.
Kerri, you're one of the best curlers in the world. Get it done. Are you kidding me? Come on. Yeah, we want this song. Kerri Einarson has won 4 Scotties in a row. So got another one coming up, of course, this year. And what a wicked record that is amongst all your other ones. I think 4 Grand Slams now. Does that make sense? Are you 4 or 5 Grand Slams? How many?
I think more. Yeah,
6?
Yeah.
Jim, call Wikipedia. Anyway. Good for you, Kerri. Congratulations. Way to come out of the chute quick. And you're such a treat to have on, and so vibrant, and love what you're doing with the game and how fun you guys are to watch. And congratulations. And you and I, stick curling. Okay?
Absolutely.
I'll see you in Nisku.
Awesome.
Take it easy, Kerri.